Today's video is about boystyle Lolita, also known as kodona and Ouji, because for a while now I have been wanting to get more and more into this fashion, and since I already made a hat and pants and I made tutorials out of those, I thought that it would be nice to do a kind of info video about what boystyle is, and I didn't want to spread them out too much, so I decided that I'm gonna make 4 videos and put them all in one line. So this month is about boystyle, and it's really simple because it doesn't have as much rules as Lolita does, even though it is its sister fashion, kind of like Aristocrat is. Or even in Lolita I think that only 2 rules are absolute, which are petticoat and no cleavage. But boystyle doesn't have any rules except wear pants maybe. So it's a lot freer, and it can be as casual or as extravagant as Lolita can be, and there is much to do within the fashion, even though it doesn't sound like it at first, like pants and top and maybe vest or jacket and hat and that's it, but it really is very versatile, and I just wanted to go for it and try it out, and so far I'm liking it, but let's see where this goes. So today what I'm going to do is talk about what is boystyle, what's the difference between kodona and Ouji, and where to buy items, what to look for, and general info basically. I'll try to keep this under half an hour, because I know my videos tend to get long and ranty because I don't want to leave anything out, but you'll see how miserably I'll fail. But to start off, the words kodona and Ouji kind of have small differences, but basically you can call it whatever you want, because while I was doing research for this video and way before when I first heard of the fashion and I was looking at what it is, the words are pretty much interchangeable. But basically Ouji, which means prince, is more princely, more elegant. They can have longer and sleeker pants and more vests and jackets and top hats, and can have longer wigs as well, whereas kodona is a bit more cute and whimsical. They usually have shorter and puffier shorts and really cute Lolita blouses and curlier wigs, a lot of makeup. So they're a bit more cute, but you can just call it whatever you want, and I'm gonna call all of these by the name boystyle for this video, because there really isn't that much of a difference, at least not yet. I don't know that when this side of Lolita fashion gains more popularity, if it's gonna have a lot more sub-genres like Lolita has, because right now there really is only one which is different from Ouji and kodona, and that is pirate. So there are a lot of tricorn hats and even like beautiful detailed eye patches, not just like basic plastic ones, but really pretty ones, and really piratey prints and themes and things like that. So pirate is a very popular one, but it can be either cute or gothic or punk or whatever you want to do with it. It's really up to your own style and what you want to do with the fashion. So with those generalizations out of the way, let's start with the most important things, which is pants. So Lolita, boystyle pants can be either very short and puffy, kind of like pumpkin pants, I've seen them called, or they can be mid-thigh or end right above the knee, or like mine, right under the knee. And the puffiness is also up to you. I made mine to be a bit tighter up top, and then they have a bit of looseness right above the knees so that it really gives that nice look. And you don't, if you want them to be close to your skin, then probably mid-thigh or right above the knee is best, because if they are under the knee and very sleek all the way, then they are just basically capri pants, whatever you want to call them, but you want either shortness or puffiness, so that it really looks like boy style Lolita and not just random shorts. And the fabric is almost always black, but you can really do what you want to do, but mostly, at least the ones that I have seen for sale, are black. I made mine out of this really brown fabric that has kind of stripes, but it's a very mild effect because I didn't want to make black pants. I will later, but I wanted to try with this fabric. But you can go for a lot of colors. When I first started looking this up, it was a bit over a year ago, I saw a boy style cord that was completely in pastels, and it was adorable as I can't swear. It was really adorable. So you can really do what you want to do, but mostly the color is black or brown. And sometimes if it's a very light cord, they can be white or dark red like burgundy, but mostly they are black. And no jeans, but kind of fabric, like those fancy pants fabric, they can be quite thick, because if the fabric is very thin, they can give off that kind of harem pants look that you don't want to go for. So you want pretty thick and flowy fabric in color of your choice. And again, the puffier and shorter the pants are, the cuter the look will turn out to be, and the longer and sleeker, the more elegant the look is. So go with what you want, and a lot of them can have lace or buttons or some kind of decoration to them, but they don't have to. A lot of pants are also just plain fabric and don't have much decoration on it, so that's again something that you want to decide for yourself. Aside from shorts, you can also wear long pants, like full-length pants. Then it's in the border between male aristocrat and Lolita boy style, depending on what kind of accessories and what kind of blouse you're wearing. But you can wear full-length pants, and I would suggest that they are quite wide-legged to really give it that elegant feel and not just normal pants feel. Again, they are usually in black, but you can try out with colors, especially with pinstripe and white pants as well. Or if you're going for a more piratey look, you can wear brown or beige or something in between, but usually they are black. And as for blouses, pretty much any Lolita blouses will do, because again it's a sister fashion to Lolita. But generally, maybe not the sweetest blouses, unless you are going for a really cute look. But it can have a lot of ruffles. Like this shirt, for example, is good because it looks quite elegant, and that's the thing I'm going for with this look. Or you can use quite plain shirts like this one. So a lot of ruffles and a lot of lace are good, but again, if it has hearts and kind of cute embroidery, it will give the look a cuter feel to it. And I hate that banging noise. Aside from blouses, vests are very popular, but again, not at all mandatory. So what I have now is an underbust vest that I got off from eBay and did a little DIY on it. But you can use different kind of vests as well. It really depends on if you're going for a pirate look or a more elegant or princely look. And you can even use really basic vests if you want, like these are. And that will give the cord a bit more casual look, whereas if the vest is really fancy and has a lot of details, then that will give fanciness to your outfit. So again, tone down or whatever you want. And again, not mandatory. And aside from vests, jackets are also very popular. And this is a very good jacket to wear with brown. And you can either wear this kind of cuter jacket or gothic jacket. I don't know if it picks up details very well, but this is full of lace and very gothic. Or if you're going for a more manlier look, it can be a suit jacket. And the jacket can have or not have this kind of swallowtail end to it. It's again up to your own personal liking. Moving our way up on the cord is jewelry, and you can pretty much use as much or as little jewelry as you want and what goes well with the outfit. So there really is no rule there. And as for wigs, it doesn't have to be a short boy hair like mine is. I also got this grey wig that you've seen on my baby skirt unboxing, but this is a bit too thick to be worn under my hat, so I can't wear this with my top hat. So it doesn't have to be short like these ones. Bobs are very good length as well, and if you're going for more princely look, you can wear longer straight wigs, or if you're going for a really cutesy look, you can wear curled wigs as well, but usually they do tend to be a bit on the shorter side and straight, in any color you want. So aside from wigs, then we have hats, and generally again the more princely the look, you can wear top hats that usually have some kind of decoration. Mine has roses and chains and feathers, and I will have a tutorial for the hat. And you can wear mini hats as well, or again for a more cuter look you can wear headbands, bows, flowers, almost anything that you wear with Lolita as well. But again, the more sweeter your hair accessories are, then the more sweeter your cord should be, so that it really matches well. And if we move away from the head and go back down, for legwear you can wear only skin colored tights or no tights at all, or basic colored ones. I have white OTKs right now, or even print socks, like pretty much any socks from Innocent World are good, and kind of diamonds and emblems and crowns, florals, anything that is a bit more classic. I would maybe stay away from like pastels with a lot of hearts or toys or prints like that. So again, what goes well with your outfit? If you're going all pink, then of course pink socks will do. But usually boy style has a bit more darker colors, but the socks can have any kind of print in them that goes well with the outfit. And as for shoes, again, almost all Lolita shoes, maybe not tea parties, unless you're going for a really cute look, but you can wear heels even though it is boy style, but I would suggest wearing chunkier heels like these. Or for example, these are very good as well. As well as rocking horses. Almost in half of the courts that I have seen of boy style, both Kodona and Ouji, they have worn rocking horses. And if it's winter, boots are very good as well, or summer, whatever you want. But boots are also seen a lot. And of course, men's shoes or flats, if you're going for a more manlier look. I would stay away from cuter heels, such as these ones, because they would kind of clash with the outfit unless it's really cute one. So I would maybe stay away from very cutesy heels, but heels are okay as well. Aside from clothes, there is also the question of femininity. For example, I have now an underbust corset, which of course accentuates my boobs, which are quite feminine. So you can either go and be very female and have a lot of makeup and long nails if that looks good for you, or on the other end of the spectrum, because this is a boy style, you can look as manly as you can. And again, even though it is boy style, it is mostly worn by girls. So you can really choose whether to have a lot of makeup or no makeup or something in between, and if you want to accentuate your boobs or if you want to hide them. For example, jackets are good because if you have an open jacket, it will come from here, and if you hunch down a bit, then your boobs will look smaller, and of course there are sports bras and binders and things like that. But because I do have some boobs and hips and ass, I decided that I won't even go for a real boy style look, at least not right now. But I would love to be able to pull it off, but sadly I do not, at least not right now. As for makeup, I can't wear any of it anyways, except maybe sometimes lipstick, so I don't really have a choice, so I'm going with my face as it is. And with glasses, you can wear your own, of course, but again, there is if you want to wear manlier glasses, or if you have really cute pink glasses, for example, then they might clash a bit with the outfit. But I only have 1 or 2 pairs of glasses at a time, and my vision is -6, so I have very poor eyesight, so I cannot go without my glasses, and I cannot wear contacts, so I wear my glasses with everything I wear. And now that I quickly covered what kind of items you're looking for, I'm gonna talk a bit about where to look for. As for pants, I know that at least Innocent World and Alice and the Pirates have a lot of pants or shorts, and Moitié, which I still can't pronounce, have longer pants, but they are a bit outside of my usual affordable scale, except there are pants for sale at Lace Market, so check those out. But aside from real brands, a lot of indie brands have as well. I know that at least Infanta have several shorts, and they are usually with print, and they have a matching vest to go with them. And Fan Plus Friend have different kinds of shorts and pants, and Fan Plus Friend also does custom sizing as well as some of the indie brand Lolita brands do. You can also look for normal stores to buy like pants that fit well and have wider legs, so that you can cut them off and then make them into shorts. So that's also a good way, because pants are a bit more difficult to buy online than skirts, because skirts only have one measurement, which is the waist, that define whether or not the skirt fits, whereas pants are a lot more difficult to know whether or not it will fit, and a lot of places you can't return them. So if you're very iffy about whether or not the pants will fit, then I suggest buying regular pants that you can try on and then modify them to be Ouji or kodona. Or if you are looking for buying pants and you can't give your own measurements so that they are made for you, then check for pants that have the right waist and are a lot puffier, so that the hip doesn't matter. And a lot of the pants also have shirring in the back. I made these so that they have shirring in the front and the back, so these took about 2 hours to make. These are really easy, as you will see in the tutorial next week. But those are places to buy. And you can also kind of find pants that will work for boy style from normal stores as well, even without having to modify them. For example, pumpkin pants are quite popular, so that they are shorter and really puffy and usually have shirring in the back and are a bit high-waisted, and a lot of them have straps as well. So those will be very good for cuter boy style cords. But those are where I would look for pants. As for blouses, look my video of where to buy affordable Lolita blouses, because these are basically Lolita blouses. I would not recommend like kind of normal high color like office blouses. Kauluspaita. I would not recommend those unless you're going for a really casual cord, because then it looks more like normal clothes than boy style. But that's a good place to start if you want to try out the boy style fashion but don't want to spend too much money on it, whether or not you like it. Those are okay to start with, but other than that I would recommend Lolita blouses, and again more elegant or cute depending on what kind of outfit you're going for. Shoes are easy because you can find shoes from anywhere, from normal stores, or you can borrow them from your Lolita wardrobe if you have one. Shoes are easy to find for boy styles. As for wigs, for Lolita wigs, the most popular ones are Lock Shop and Gothic Lolita wigs, but you can also find ones from eBay. But I do not recommend buying a wig that is cheaper than $10 because it's gonna be an awful cheap wig. But you don't have to spend like $50 on a wig so that it looks good. For example, my over here, my wig that I bought for boystyle is from eBay, and it's, I think it was 17 euros ish, and it's really thick. You have to really dig to see the netting, so it's a bit of hit and miss, but usually you get what you pay for. So I do not suggest buying wigs for under $10. And as for hair accessories, they are good projects for DIY. For example, I got this very cheaply as a plain hat, and then I added all kinds of decorations to really make it stand out. And you can also borrow hair accessories from your Lolita wardrobe if you have one. So, to sum up where to buy, basically where you would buy your Lolita clothes, Fan Plus Friend is good for custom sizing, and indie brands have a lot of printed ones if you are going for a printed look instead of just black. So pretty much the main things that I was trying to convey with this video is that you want to choose whether you want to go for a cuter look or for a more elegant look, and based on that pick your accessories and items, and you can borrow almost everything from Lolita fashion to boystyle because they are sister fashions. So it really is up to you, and because it is, I won't say new, it's been around almost as long as Lolita, but because it's, I don't want to say unpopular either, but it doesn't have that defined structure or rules or what to wear with this. So you really get to experiment and try out things that you would like, and I love the freedom of it because there are a bunch of rules in Lolita, both that are like universal, and then there are rules that I have made for myself, by myself, and that sometimes gets annoying and restricting. So I thought that boystyle would be a refreshing break from it, and because again you can borrow so much from Lolita, you don't have to have two separate wardrobes for each. You can kind of mix and match, except pants of course. But I hope you got something out of this video. I know I was a bit ranty, but I have a tutorial on pants and a hat, and then I will make one other video that I haven't quite decided on yet. And I made these in advance because 2 weeks from now, or 1 week from now when you're watching this video, I'm going to AnimeCon, an anime convention, and I'm gonna be there for 4 days, so I won't have much time to film. So it's nice to have these in advance so I don't have to stress about whether or not I have a video ready for you, because I already missed 1 week. But this was my video, and after this month I will return back to Lolita. But I will see you again next Wednesday. Bye!